Gerald Salente said it best. When people lose everything, they lose it. And definitely what we're seeing now in this economy is people that are falling behind on their mortgage payments, they're falling behind on their car notes, they're falling behind on their credit cards. Foreclosures are literally through the roof. Car repossessions are through the roof. And it's one thing to look out and see what's going on in the world and look at stats, facts, data, statistics. And it is another thing to put faces to it. It's another thing to put faces to it because, listen, it's one thing it's one thing to watch something on YouTube. It's another thing, or Facebook. It's another thing to hear the crash outs. It's another thing to hear the despair in people that are, in fact, losing their homes, that are, in fact, being evicted, can't put food on the table. And, people like myself, we've been warning for many, 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 many years. And very few people have chosen to take heed to the warnings. And as a direct result of that, they are suffering. Now, I'm not talking about those who just fell on, just hard times through scenarios and situations that were out of their control. I'm not talking about those situations. As a matter of fact, personally, I don't know of a situation like that that I can contribute to that I know personally. Everybody that are in the situations that they're in are because of their own poor choices and decisions. And this is what we have here. And always you gotta throw in people like old Rufus. You know what I'm saying? He's in the situation that he's in because of his own poor choices and decisions. War Pig, he's in the situation that he's in because of his own poor choices and decisions. And what I notice about these people is it's all the same spirit. This religious spirit comes up on them heavy, and they proclaim that they are just living the best time in their life, and they're free, and they're this, and they're that, and they're third. And you see it all the time. I'm saying it from a multitude of people. Let me tell you something. When you've dedicated your life, or you believed in something, and then you turn around and believe that what you believed in was a lie, and I said you believe, not that it was a lie, but you believe that it's a lie. Your whole world changes. Could you imagine, being in a position of authority and being revered and respected and this, that, and third, and then all of that just comes to an end? Do you think that person psychologically is truly happy? Do you believe that a person that, like War Pig, right, lost his wife, lost his children because he tried to partake in polygyny, and he turned around, and because he didn't know what he was doing, and his wife and his children have left him, and now he has no sweet fellowship. He's out there, and I tell you, that's not a better situation to be in. Could you imagine? You thought that you was going to replace a good man, and then you turn around and you go to a lesser man, and now you're struggling, and now you're living in poverty now, or you ain't got no man at all, or could you imagine a situation as to where You're trying to double back. You're trying to do the reach back and trying to get back into a man's life that you rejected, and now because you're struggling, now you want to be a part of the team. Now you want to be quote unquote submissive because you're in this situation. You got to understand that the surrounding, the environment in which people are coming from. You see? Because there's a lot of people that have lost everything, and whether it's the fact that they get into this delusional state, number one, and they become very religious, and they claim all of these things when they have no proof to back up anything, or you have these other situations where people have lost everything and now they want to do the reach back. Because they see you doing well, but they're not doing well themselves. And I always say, let people eat the fruit of their own ways, because this economy is causing people to crash out like we've never seen before. You see people that are struggling, and again, I see this personally. This is not something that, I'm witnessing online, but I see people that are not doing quite well due to the simple fact that of the poor choices and decisions that they have made. And as a direct result of that, they're going to suffer big time. Let me get that for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So when you're in situations as to where you see these people, you see these crash outs, you see these things transpiring, know and understand what truly is going on, what truly is transpiring in the hearts of people. And a lot of people, they're being motivated not out of love, but out of anger, out of fear, out of desperation. And this is what you're seeing. You're seeing a lot of anger, fear, and desperation that's going on today in the hearts of men and women, because now the chickens have come home to roost, and now they have to deal with the consequences of their own poor choices and decisions. For those of you who are prepared, for those of you who saw this coming, prepared your house, and you have your oil, and those who don't have their own oil, follow the word in terms of what it says, because you can't save. There's a certain degree of people that you can't save, that you don't want to save. They have to save themselves, and there's always a spirit that comes on a person when they've truly repented and turned, as opposed to a person that's truly just want to save their own ass. And we're going to see this more and more. Man, I wish I could show y'all just personal texts and videos and stuff, or just personal texts and stuff to show you what's going on, the reality. They're crashing and burning, and without a true change of heart, stay away from these people. Let them crash.